Last night was an easier night than the previous nights. Cal is sleeping, so I'm being quiet, I think. So let's go get the day started. This is day number 3 of the Blind Saga, and so I have to do this now because our guests are going to start coming in just a few days. So I think maybe 5 days, 4 days. So I have to get them up soon and finish cleaning the rest of this room and making the outside of the house nice. I got number 2 done. Here's a quick tip if you guys ever have to put up multiple blinds. Get the first one done nice and even using a level. Then measure out this part on your original area, and then you can use that for all of the other blinds. And the reason that I do this is because this top border of the window, even if it's not level, it is straight to the eye. So if we make our blinds more level than that is, everything's going to look off-centered or slanted. So just measure this area and then just repeat that throughout. And for me right now it's 1 centimeter. Got 3 done. And now I have to rush upstairs because Nina woke up. Mommy's breastfeeding. And now let's go check on Nina. There she is. Say hi. Balloon? That's not for you, baby. Is that for Nina?
Nina a big girl now? She is. He's so cute.
What's that? What is that? It's a balloon.
Look. 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 Look.
When you have a good night's sleep, you're so nice in the morning. Hopefully it'll last all day. But it's so easy to dress you and change you, and you're singing little songs. Brushing your teeth. Daddy? What's in there? There's Mommy. No, Nina. Good girl.
Nina saying things.
Cold. Cold. Daddy forgot the plastic cover in the foyer, but Mommy saw it. Not much colder than yesterday, but it's definitely less windy. But also we're prepared. And this time, Mommy and Cal are coming, and we're gonna go to Pops and have breakfast like a family. So we made it into Pops, and Nina has her book, and she's entertained. And Mommy's feeding Cal again, and he's entertained. And now we just need to order our food. Are you gonna say it? Cheese. Just made it out of Pops, and it started getting a little crazy packing up because Nina didn't want to be hot anymore. So
And Cal didn't want to be in here?
yeah, so but we made it out, and we're good. Back home. That was just to show the really bad drivers that we have here in Flushing. They can't park. They're always on the sidewalk and they hit people. Actually, this morning on the way to Pops, we passed a lady who had just parked her van with both wheels on the sidewalk. We tell people all the time, Flushing, New York, Queens, Flushing is so safe when it comes to crime. Just be careful crossing the street because that's the most dangerous area.
Oh, Lord. Hat. Oh, let me see. Oh.
Back home, I have to do 2 more blinds and I'm done with this room. Then I just have to clean up. My father just FaceTimed me to check in and let me know that he's doing well, which is good. And he and my mother are going to go out today. Might see them again tomorrow, I think. Your mother loves animals, and I don't know if she's going to have a bird when you're older, but she has a bird now. She loves birds, especially wild ones, feeding them free food. Your mom bought this because she saw it on television. It's a way to get birds to make a nest on your window. And so far, I'm going to say that we've had about no birds in that birdhouse. All the blinds are up now. And I'm going to say this about IKEA. It might not be the nicest or fanciest furniture, but it's definitely the easiest one to work with and install and put together. Clean up, everybody, everywhere. Clean up, everybody do your share. Yeah, it's harder looking through the camera. Just finished taking out the recycling from what we just did, but I figured I would show you the backyard. Looks nicer in the spring when we actually clean it up and the grapevines are full. I'm gonna have to ninja sword that tree down. That's gonna be fun, but I don't think I'll be able to capture that. Cutting that tree down is gonna be fun, but not raking up all the leaves. Maintaining the house is important though, not just for us, but you know, we have guests that are gonna be coming and they go into the backyard sometimes when it's warm, but now that it's cold, I'm not too worried about it, but I need to clean it anyway. We're gonna go into the scary basement now and get some winter stuff for mommy and also put all the tools back. Now the reason I call this a scary basement is because last winter when I was down here at night in the dark, I swore I saw a little girl standing right there. I'm kidding, I only call it the scary basement because this is where the cat litter is and I don't like it. Got some winter stuff for mom, some gloves, some scarves, and also some heating pads for just in cases. Who's in a good mood?
I am.
You're in a good mood?
I'm not feeling well though.
I don't know if you could see out there right in the middle, there's a cat. And that's one of the 3 cats that we have, and it's the only one of the 3 cats that I kind of like. And we're not sure how he got out, so I'm gonna have to try to get him back in without hurting him. This cat's name is Misu, and he's actually one of the scarier of the 3 cats. He doesn't really do much. I'm not sure how he got out, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna get him inside without scaring the bejesus out of him. He just ran away, and I'm not convinced that that's Misu. I think that might just be another cat that looks like Misu. Gonna go check the basement where he normally hangs out. Why couldn't it be the other cats? The other 2 cats could have gone. Why that one? So I just found 2 of the cats here that are not Misu. So that might be Misu outside. I wonder how he got out. I don't think there's any exits here in the basement. That's Max. And that's Maya. So that means I'm going to have to wait outside until Misu feels brave enough to come back into the backyard and grab him then. So a few updates. One, I ran out of charge, so you missed me cutting the tree down with my ninja sword. It was too fast for the video anyway. Also, Misu hung out most of the time in the neighbor's yard and wouldn't come over, so your mom's gonna go and try to get him down. Or over. So your mother's parents are staying with us, and we haven't seen them in the video yet, but we might. They're around. And your grandfather from your mother's side just told me that that cat has been outside for 2 days and he's seen it grooming itself in the sun. So we still think it's Misu, but your mom's gonna go out soon and try to get him. Mommy thinks that you have a
Slight fever.
So we're checking your temperature. Through your butt. The temperature on Cal's butt was fine, so we're not too worried, at least not for now. And I haven't seen Misu come back yet. Daddy put you to sleep with his magic daddy powers, and now we're gonna go check on Mom. There's Mom, and she's got Misu. Misu likes her. So I guess she's going to rescue him. We just watched Mommy rescue Misu. Didn't have the camera though. This is why I need a drone to record us, as we walk around.
The cat is so skinny that if you shaved him, he would look like one of those little Ethiopian kids that you have the telethons for, raise money to feed.
So your grandparents are here from your mother's side. So I'm going to show you. There's Grandpa, Marcelino, and Nina. She's eating right now, so we'll get her later. Grandpa Marcelino brought us some Chinese food. That's actually what they're eating. So thank you. Grandpa, my father, lent me an antenna the other day, which is a digital antenna, so that I can use it on the first floor guest room and see if it works. So I want to try that out, because I tried it on the first floor guest room, but we don't get a good signal down there because the tree's in the way. So I'm going to try putting it up on the second floor roof, running a line down and seeing how that works. That's the bird. Nasty. Before going outside on the roof, I decided to try the old cable from the old cable service that we used to have, to see if that gets picked up at all. It's probably not going to, so if it doesn't, then I'm going to splice that wire and use it for the antenna. 3 channels so far, so I think I'm going to let that continue running its channel search and just go to the store and get a terminal. I dropped the Windex earlier from the second floor roof to the neighbor's yard, so I'm picking that up. And going over to the store is going to be faster in my scooter. I couldn't find a good terminal, so I ended up buying this, and I'm just going to solder it on. And this is for testing anyway, because I have to give that antenna back. The TV box still shows no signal, so it didn't work. Though it did show that it was finding 3 channels, but the 3 channels didn't work either. So I don't think these antennas work here. It works for my dad though. I just went back down to check, and I just went back to the roof to check the connection of the antenna, and it was fine, but I changed some things anyway. Went back downstairs to test the signal and realized that it was set to cable, because I set it to cable earlier to check the cable instead of air. So when I switched it back, a bunch of channels started appearing. So it looks like it's a success. So I'm going to end up having to buy one of these antennas, which I heard are like $5. So that's going to be great. So after making that change, I now have like 70 channels, 50 of which actually work, and about 10 of them are Spanish channels, which I hope my guests like Spanish TV. There's some movie channels too, so it's kind of cool. Hi, love. Hi, Nina. It's time to take a little nap. You now want to take a nap? Do you want to read little tags? I just heard from Mommy that you haven't napped at all, and you haven't made any poop. So we're gonna use our secret weapon for poop. We played music to make you poop, and I'm going to take you on a walk in your stroller in the cold to make you sleep. It worked. Thought I would pick up some snacks. The temperature went up at night.
What did the fox say?
While we were gone, Mommy gave Cal a bath, so we missed that. Maybe we can get that tomorrow. Did you have a nice nap, baby? Someone's a clean, sleepy burrito. Cal is asleep, and Mommy's working on Nina right now with her massage techniques. So hopefully she'll be asleep soon. It doesn't sound like Nina's going down, so I'm gonna go tag back in. Nina finally went to sleep, and this is Peruvian King Kong that Linda's eating. I guess this is it for the night. I just want to make a few notes. One, I realized that today's video was mostly the daddy show because I was busy and I didn't have the kids with me. So I'm going to try to have you guys more in it so that you could see what you're doing and how you're growing up. Also, today I decided to use the YouTube Capture app to do all of the video shooting and editing. I hope that it makes it easier because I've been editing as I've been shooting. So hopefully, I think that was Nina. So hopefully that will help speed things up, but I don't know how the uploading is going to be. That was Nina. Whether the app works well or not, I think I'm still going to go back to just using the computer because I don't have to worry about the app crashing. And also it's kind of more fun to just do it myself on the computer and I can see everything at once. That's just a side note in case you were interested. Good night, Nina.
Good night, Cal. Please let us sleep tonight.
Good night, Cal. And you're gonna say good night to Nina?
Good night, Nina. I love you. Please let Daddy sleep tonight.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.